Hi, I'm Nicole. Um, I just want to start off by saying that doing this and creating a video with me talking is so not me, which is one of the reasons why I decided to do it. I've lived my whole life suffering from anxiety, and just in the past year or maybe two, I've really been working on self realization, self actualization, and really trying to heal myself from PTSD and going through domestic abuse for over 10 years. And I finally got to a good place with my anxiety, and I really think it's important to kind of shift that perspective of how you feel about your anxiety. And with this whole global pandemic of the coronavirus going around, I'm actually really impressed with myself how well I've been doing with all of this panic. It seems to me a lot of people around me are panicking more than I am, and normally I'm the panicker. Um, so I feel like I'm in such a great place, and a big thing that I've been doing the past year or so now to help with my healing process is doing things that get me out of my comfort zone. And this is one of them. But, anyways, I really think it's important to reach out, and everybody is going through this differently, but the same. It's the same thing, and a lot of people are worried about what's going to happen, and what if I get sick? What if everything shuts down? I lose my job, and I've been watching the panickers, but I've also been watching, there's good people out there. There's good people helping. There's good people getting through it. And a big thing that's helped me get through not getting really to a panic stage yet through this. I don't even know what day of quarantine we're on here. But I've really gone inward during this time, with my family and with myself. And I really hope that people are taking, this seriously and realizing that we need to just stay home, and we're given this gift of time to go inside and to figure out where we are in life and where we want to go from here. Because I truly believe that at the end of this, the world's not going to be the same. It's going to be different. And I really believe it's going to be a good different. Everybody's not everybody. A lot of people are coming together, and through social media, you use it as such a habit, and now people are actually connecting to each other, and I just find it so beautiful, and I'm excited to be a part of it. I mean, I understand that this is devastating, and there's a lot of horrible, disturbing things about this whole thing, but there's also beauty in it, and I'm choosing to focus on that, choosing to focus on this time with my family, this time with myself, that in a busy life I wouldn't be given otherwise. And to me, it's amazing that, like, the whole world is shutting down, and I actually find it pretty, well, not funny. I find it interesting that I've been working really hard on creating this 21-day mindfulness challenge, because I truly believe in, especially with anxiety, to feel more at ease with your anxiety is always bringing yourself back to the present moment. It's bringing yourself back to your breath, and you're here and you're now, and you're okay, and not to worry, what's going to happen tomorrow or at a time that's not here. Um, and now what's happening globally is, the universe is most of it's shutting down, and everybody is, whether they realize it or not, is being forced to start to live more mindfully. And I think it's beautiful. Um, it's really been a game changer for me to take the time and just, I'm feeling anxious, and I feel that panic attack coming on, and to just close my eyes and take a breath and realize I'm here, I'm now, and I'm okay. And moving that forward, especially in times like this, everything, you're home, and as long as your family's okay and fed and happy, and even if they're driving each other nuts, you're still here, and where you should be. And that's where everyone should be, at home, taking care of these things that matter more than anything. You get to realize that a lot of things that we thought mattered don't, because we're here, and most of us are healthy, and most of us are somewhat happy, getting through. I know earlier in the day is easier for me than later at night. It starts to drag on. And then, I mean, even last night, I was starting to feel panic setting in, and I took 5 minutes. I told my daughter, I said, I just want to go lay down in bed for 5 minutes. If I don't come out in 10, come get me, because I might have fallen asleep, because I'm notorious for, I joke about napping all the time, but really what I'm doing is meditating, and sometimes I just happen to fall asleep, and that's just a awesome side effect, I like to think. um, but last night, I needed 5 minutes to myself, and Ellie, my daughter, watched my 3-year old son, and just gave me those 5 minutes. And I was still awake, but she came in after 10 minutes, and afterwards, I just, I took some breaths, and I thought about, I'm fine. My kids are here. They're fine. Everything's fine. And instead of panic and, oh, do this and get through, it just pause. I just paused, and I felt better, and I carried on the rest of the night, and everything was fine. And last night was really my first, it wasn't even really a moment of panic. I just felt it coming on, and I feel like I did the right step, and I stepped away because I was able to, and just breathed through it. It's really that easy if you just take the time to do it. So I just want to invite you that, if you're starting to feel all those worries, and those, what if I get sick, what if my family doesn't have toilet paper, or whatever you're worried about, to just stop and breathe. And all you need to do is just think about your breath, your air going in, your air going out, and just that little pause can be so beneficial. Um, I wish you all the best, and prayers for you and your family while we're all going through this together. But just realize that you're not alone. We're all going through this together.